in America, 602 Slater Street in Kings Mountain, and Carpet One Interiors in Ranlow.
Watch and listen to Ashbrook Greenway Sports on KTCBroadcasti.com and WCSL 1590am.com.
All right, welcome back. Touchdown there, Derek. You want to sum that one up for the Ashbrook Green Wave?
Sure. East Gaston fumbles on their first play from scrimmage. Robert Washington, the highly touted running back, transferred from South Lake Christian, coughed it up on the first possession. The Green Wave took over on the 34-yard line. Penalized one time, had a touchdown call back, but in the end, a Bell 7-yard touchdown run with 9:08 to go in the first quarter of play. Their PAT attempt missed, and it's now 7-0 Ashbrook as we get to set to kick right back to East Gaston this time as the ball sails out of bounds to the 10-yard line.
Fortenberry on the kick, and goes right out of bounds around the 8-yard line. So East Gaston, who started this game tonight with the first offensive possession and a fumble on their first snap. That handoff went to Washington Senior, and he went about a yard before coughing it up. Turned it right over to the Green Wave, and they took advantage of that. 9:08, quarter number one. It is 6-0. Green Wave, are they going to kick this again? It looks like it.
I believe they're going to make them take the penalty and kick it again. Back from the 40-yard line. Fortenberry's the one who missed the PAT attempt just a second ago. He's a big lineman, but he's also the kicker. So Warriors hoping for better. Now mark it back on the 35-yard line. The official has picked the ball up and walked it back 5 more yards. I guess he wasn't sure where it was supposed to be. So Fortenberry to kick from the 35-yard line. Up backs around the 10-yard line, it looks like, expecting a kick about there. And here is the kick. Good end-over-end kick, sailing toward the 13-yard line, 20, 25, slipped down on the 27-yard line. On the return for East Gaston, Tyler Sperling. And he will jog off the field after the return. So let's check the 26-yard line. Check the spot, 26-yard line, first down and 10, middle of the hashes. Here comes the Warrior offense, who was out there for just one play when Robert Washington coughed it up after a 1-yard gain. Alex Adams, the quarterback. Washington in the I formation with the fullback in front of him.
This time they'll go right under center on an option pitch, and they'll fumble it again, Derek. And it looks like the Green Wave are going to roll all over it. It kept squirting out. The Green Wave say they got it.
2 plays, 2 fumbles. Green Wave back in business. They will be on the 11-yard line if, in fact, they get the football. And they will get the football, Daniel. Wow.
They tried to pitch it to Robert Washington once again on an option
play. Bad pitch. It wasn't Washington's fault. Alex Adams sailed the pitch away from behind the running back. This time it was not Washington's fault. So 2 plays, 2 fumbles. How about that to begin the game? Talk about being snake bitten. They got it back. Oh, they did get it back. It will be Warrior football.
Yep. They'll just be backed up. Now here's Washington's first real carry tonight, and he ain't go for much. He might have lost a yard on that.
He did lose a couple yards on that play. It was spotted on the 11-yard line to make it 2nd and long. Now 3rd and long, back on the 7-yard line. They've got to get to the 3rd and 30, Daniel, on the 7-yard line.
Well, we talked earlier tonight as we were coming here about the arm of this quarterback. Again, Alex Adams.
He's thrown 14 touchdowns this season.
He averages about 190 a game through the air. There's a nice catch. Almost up to the original line of scrimmage. What a catch out there. That was targeted and caught by Nash Jamison.
But they've got to kick it away. So far the offense for East Gaston, nowhere fast. Couple of fumbles, one that led to a touchdown, one that led to a 3rd and 30 situation. 4th and 11, they'll kick from the 25-yard line.
So here's the snap.
Almost blocked.
It was partially blocked.
Yep.
And the Green Wave have come out here firing on all cylinders here in this first quarter.
15-yard punt.
Clock at 7:02, quarter number 1, 6-0 on your Hendrick Appliance scoreboard. But that catch out there for East Gaston, Nash Jamison, a good-looking catch. This is a kid who's already got 2 100-yard-plus catching games. He had 100 yards and 2 touchdowns last week. But that does not matter because the Green Wave go right back on offense here. Here's Robs in that shotgun. He's got Bell to his right. He'll hand it off to Bell. Bell running with some steam, finds a gap across the 30, 25, 20, and knocked out of bounds around the 11-yard line. That's the kind of offense you expect to see out of Ashbrook, Daniel. Yeah, which we have not seen so far this season. And again, a little bit of what we saw in the loss they had a few weeks ago to North Gaston. I think a lot of that was due to the rain. Simply a student body left, had everybody going that way. He found a seam, cut up inside, then back outside, down near the 12-yard line. Robs, Bell lines up to the left. Rob's going to keep it across the 10 to the 9 with forward progress. Yep, quarterback draw all the way on that play. Right to Rob, stepped up, gain of 2 to the 10. Second down and 7, just inside the 10 on the 9.5. Very nice crowd on hand tonight. Here's Robs, play clock at 12. High snap, able to keep it. Fires it across the middle. It goes in and out of the hands. That receiver out there, Malik Hyatt, was Hyatt. So 3rd and 7.
That's the way we roll.
Green Wave trying to go up by 2 scores here in the early going tonight. Set the tone, get some momentum. And jumping off sides was the wide out on our near side. Yeah, for the Green Wave. That was Hyatt once again. Check that. Yep. Yes, it was Hyatt. They'll back them up 5. He got a little antsy on that line. Yep, 3rd and 12, back on the 14 now. So Hyatt and Gerard Hill to the left of Robs. There's 2 up top as well. Ashbrook's got some good-sized receivers. There's another little screen pass. That'll go to Bell, and he's knocked out of bounds. Actually, was that Bell? No, it was Hager. That was Hager on that catch and run. Terrell Hager. He was open on that right side. Don't know if that was the primary receiver or the safety valve, but it was there. Good decision by Robs to hit the open man and not force anything. Brings up 4th and 6. I think they'll go for it here on the 8-yard line. They'll line up in the same exact formation they just were in. This time, man comes across in motion to our side. Fired across the middle, in and out of the hands. That was the same exact play that ran on the left side, but on the other side. Right at the goal line. And same exact result. That target, it went to 84. And in and out of his hands, Elijah Fife. So a turnover on downs for the Green Wave. Could not capitalize on that turnover. But, you know, you play field position. The Warrior offense has got nothing going, so at best, you hold them to 3 and out, make them punt, get the ball right back at midfield. Let's see if they can get some offense and push that thing out from the 10-yard line. That's Washington. Got to the 12-yard line, gain of about 3 or 4 on the play. That's his first positive yard, maybe the team's first positive yard, with the exception of the 3rd down pass that they had on their last possession. They've been going backwards all night long. 2nd and 6. Well, Jamison's up top. He's got one-on-one coverage out there for East Gaston. And quarterback keeper is going to go for naught. Nothing. He was in the I formation, faked to the fullback, rolled to the left like he was either going to keep it or pitch to Robert Washington. Good pursuit by the Ashbrook defense. Loss of a yard back to the 11, 3rd and 7 now. They are quickly finding themselves in some third and long situations on all 3 of these possessions so far tonight.
Out of the I formation, going to spread it out 2 left, 2 right, and a running back there with the quarterback, Alex Adams, who I don't think is Washington. It's not.
There's the snap. Rolling to his left, firing over the middle.
Little contact out there, no call, maybe a good no call.
And ball was up in the air for a bit.
Coverage by Ishawn Wright.
Tanner Drum was the intended receiver. And they will punt for the first time tonight. Their first other 2 possessions on offense were fumbles. So this will be their first punt tonight. Green Wave, as you stated, Derek, field position is playing key in this first quarter. Decent punt. And it's going to land just short of the 45-yard line.
So half the field to play with now for Ashbrook. Could not capitalize their last time inside of Warrior territory. Missed a 4th down opportunity from about the 10-yard line on an incomplete pass. So try it again to see what they can do. They lead at 6-0 with 4:33 to go in this first quarter of play. They scored on their first possession, a 7-yard touchdown run by Christian Bell.
So here are the Green Wave now on offense. Again at midfield stands Rob in that shotgun. He kind of moved forward before the snap. No flag. Right up the gut. And a first handoff tonight goes to McConaughey.
Yeah, we saw McConaughey come in the other week against North Gaston and spell Bell, although that night they couldn't get a whole lot of offense going.
Green Wave lucky there was no flag on that last snap because Robs was moving forward way before that snap. And here he is on the quarterback keeper. He fumbled the football. Watch out. There is a flag. And look at the speed there on the return by Nash. He plays both ways.
Now let's see if this is on the Green Wave, it's a touchdown.
Nash Jamison on the return for East Gaston. He picked that up and scooted to the end zone.
But was it a face mask by the defense on the quarterback to force the fumble is the question I have.
It looks like there is a flag that's going to go against East Gaston here. I can see some of the Green Wave.
It is the face mask, Daniel.
Yep, pointing back to them, so that's unfortunate for the Warriors.
There was heavy pursuit on the quarterback, Robs, and it looked like somebody that was trying to bring him down got him up around the head. It's hard to see from this angle without the videotape replay, but that was the call, the face mask, that I think caused the fumble to be placed on the ground and picked up by Nash, all for naught. That'll be a first down. That is the personal foul variety, a 15-yard, not the incidental 5-yard penalty. So it should be first down and 10 from the 22-yard line.
So the Green Wave get a nice break there, and they will go right back on offense. So much closer now to the end zone again. They've been here all night so far, dominating possessions on offense, and there's a handoff to McConaughey, and he goes for about 2. This is a East Gaston defense that gives up over 330 yards a game of offense. So a second down.
Giving up that kind of offense to the opponent, you've got to be able to score a lot of points. Tonight they can't get that offense going.
High snap to Robs. He'll go to McConaughey again.
Inside the 15.
Yeah, down to about the 14-yard line. That'll bring up another quick third down for the Green Wave. This is where they've kind of stalled out tonight a couple times.
Twice to the end zone, they threw it from about this range on the field, incomplete, right at the goal line. One from the left, one from the right side. One on second down, one on fourth down. Let's see if they try a pass again. 2 receivers right, slot left, and slot right. Man in motion far side.
Fake
Nothing.
And they read that one beautifully.
Sure did.
And got Robs that time with no flag on the tackle.
Matt Theobald on the sack.
He was in there quick.
And nobody touched him.
No, he was in there really quick to get Robs, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
He flew in there. Robs didn't even have a chance to react.
Well, obviously it seems as if the Green Wave don't have much of a kicking game as they've had with some of their kickers in the past, and they're going to go for it here on 4th and 10.
Remember against the Wildcats, they had to go for 2 most of the night. Fort Berry did come in and kick a late PAT attempt.
Nice snap there. There's a nice block to protect Robs. Caught in the end.
Touchdown.
Nice blocking in the end zone, Ashbrook Green Wave.
Yeah, missed tackle out there by J.C. Abernathy to allow the touchdown from about the 9-yard line was the pass reception.
Gerard Hill out there to seal off a defender to get him into the end zone for the touchdown, so a nice block by Hill.
There was a good block over there. The old swinging gate play.
So the Green Wave are up 12-0 on your Hendrick Appliance scoreboard. They'll go for 2, and they'll come up short. That handoff on that swinging gate went to Bell, and he was not able to get in. So there you have it, 12-0. 1:55 to go here from Ashbrook High School. We will be right back. This is high school football right here on KTCBroadcasting.com.
Six Go Forth at Carfair Auto Sales on the Bessemer City Road in Gastonia has been providing our area with the finest in late model cars, trucks, and vans. And at Carfair Auto Sales in Gastonia, they feature on-the-lot financing. Come talk with Hicks about your next vehicle purchase. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, Saturdays 8 till 2. Call 704-865-8024. Carfair Auto Sales, 1320 on the Bessemer City Road in Gastonia.
Watch and listen to Bessemer City Yellow Jacket Sports on KTCBroadcasti.com and WCSL 1590 AM.
There you see it, 1:55 on that Hendrick Appliance scoreboard in quarter 1. Home team's got the lead. That's the Ashbrook Green Wave. They're up 12-0. Their student section, that's tradition here. They'll do 12 push-ups after that score. So here's the kickoff and the return by East Gaston across the 20, now the 25, and the pile will rumble and stumble up to about the 31. This might be the best field position so far tonight for the Warriors to start this series. So, you know, all things considered, I would say the Warriors are lucky to only be down 12.
Yeah, it could be down 3 scores. Fumble on your first 2 plays of the night, one that was a turnover, one that put you way back. Had to kick on that possession, had to kick on the last possession. Gave the Green Wave a short field, 45-yard drive. They'll see what they can do. Here's Washington.
Yeah, he'll hand it off across the 30, and it's a nice tackle there, made by number 7, Jacquez Armstrong. But Washington will get about 5, maybe 4.5 on that one. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 6.
We're coming in based on what we saw from the Ashbrook offense 2 weeks ago. You tell me Jeff Glenn is out. You tell me Zeandre Gibbons is out. I say, where are you going to get your offense from tonight? But so far, so good for the Ashbrook.
Yeah, they look good tonight so far. This time Washington going to go off the left side. He might have gotten 2. It'll bring up another quick 3rd down.
So Isaiah, if you will go to the racetrack, you can pick up.
So another quick 3rd down. This one's more manageable, about a 3rd and 4 for East Gaston.
I think at this point they would just like to get a 1st down.
Yeah, there just seems to be some confusion tonight on offense for them. They're doing a lot of time staring at the sideline, looking for coaches to bring in the play, and here comes now a man coming across in motion. That's Ferens, Nick Ferens. Across the middle.
Wide open,
missed him.
Overshot Washington, the intended receiver, inside of Green Wave territory. It was a good throw, just a bit high.
Yeah, Washington looks to be a little upset after that. Well, again, in the backfield, all they've tried to go to tonight so far has been Washington. they've got another really good running back on this team that, has pretty much carried them up to the point until Washington could come back, and that's Tyler Sperling Sr. He had 87 yards just on 9 carries last week. There's the punt by East Gaston, and East Gaston will down it around the 27-yard line. But Tyler Sperling was the back before Washington got here. He had 161 yards in week 2. He's got 4 touchdowns on the year, but this is a kid averaging about 80 yards a game, and he has not touched the ball once here tonight. They're letting Washington do most of the work so far, but you got to wonder if they'll start mixing some things up. Some of those kids also at wide receiver have gotten some good production, but then again, you got to have a quarterback that can throw it. And he does not look like he's on target so far. So here we go. Green Wave on offense again. Robbs with the 12-point edge in that shotgun. And there's another beautiful run by Bell.
Yeah.
Right up the gut, just slashing that defense.
This is more like the offense we saw against Stuart Kramer 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
or 4 weeks ago.
And then they took a break against North Gaston.
And then just really could not get anything going against the, credit the Wildcat defense. I mean, they've been a good defense all year long, no doubt about it. They just totally stymied this Green Wave. We played 1 quarter play, 12-0 Green Wave. Back in a moment. KTC Broadcasting, Gaston County Game of the Week.
You're invited to come see the new location of Detail Telecommunications in Gastonia, now located at 335 East 2nd Avenue. Come tour their Technology Center, where you can see hands-on demonstrations, better serving you with your communication needs. From camera systems to a phone system upgrade, their technicians are professionals and are focused on customer service. Call Detail at 704-867-4507 for more information, or visit the website at detailtel.com. Or better yet, drop by the new offices, 335 East 2nd Avenue in Gastonia.
All right, there you see it. It's 12-0 here at William Eccles Field in Gastonia, home of the Ashbrook Green Wave. They're up on homecoming night. And again, I think if you look at the standings, I don't have them in front of me, but it's
I got them right here. I mean, this is a pretty important game.
That's what I was going to say.
Ashbrook 1-2, East Gaston 2-1. So, Ashbrook loses 1-3. They're in a hole. South Point Forest View tonight for kind of sole possession of first place. Of course, guaranteed 2 3A buys, guaranteed 2 2A buys. So top 2 3A teams, which right now are Forest View and South Point, would be in. Team like East Gaston vying for a wild card, Ashbrook vying for a wild card. 2 of the 3 2A teams will get in between Huss, Kramer, and Lake Norman Charter.
Well, all these teams are close to 4 wins.
4 wins is the threshold. Doesn't necessarily mean you're in,
but we saw some teams get 4 last year that did not get in.
We did.
I don't want to get the 5th.
We did. It was 4 there for many, many years, kind of unofficially 4. But I think you're right about that. As the 75 team being introduced to the crowd here tonight, we're going to talk to a member of that team coming up at halftime, one of the co-captains of that squad, Mike Jameson. We'll talk about the 74 football season, 75 graduating class here for 40 years of reunion activities tonight. But it was the 74 team. Coming up next, we're going to be at Bessemer City. Second chance to see Thomas Jefferson. Second chance to see the Yellow Jackets. Saw the Yellow Jackets lose early in the year at North Lincoln, about the 4th game of the year. Thomas Jefferson, very impressive the other week against Cherryville.
Yeah, they were, and they did not let up in that game. By halftime, that was already at the mercy rule threshold, and you know what that means is the clock just continues to run. We played that second half in record time.
Record time, about 25 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, and Thomas Jefferson, you're right. They looked really, really good. Very balanced on offense. Had a good running game.
Threw it pretty well too. So we will see those two teams, the Griffins against the Yellow Jackets from Jack Dixon Stadium. I always like going to Bessemer City. I really do like going out there. And I like going most places, but I do like going to Bessemer City for some reason. I enjoy the stadium. I enjoy the press box. The folks over there are real nice. It's a good view.
Always got nice food.
Always got nice food. There's parking real close to the stadium.
Yeah.
You get in and get out. Get back to Gaston County proper quickly. All right, back under play, beginning the second quarter.
And here we go, second quarter underway with the Green Wave on a first down after the big bell run to end that first quarter. He'll get it again, and he'll get out across the 45 up to the 46-yard line. It'll be second down for the Green Wave. A score here would be really nice for the Green Wave. And again, they will get the ball to start the third quarter. So all things going well for the Green Wave. Here's another run by Bell.
Got about a yard.
Chip off another yard or two. That'll bring up a third down. Got to wonder if East Gaston can get a stop here and a score, how that momentum confidence would change for their club.
Well, you know, they got to get a first down first, as we mentioned last possession. They've yet to get a first down. I think you take one step at a time, and that would be the first goal. Get on the scoreboard, but a stop here would be imperative.
And there is almost a catch. It's incomplete.
Yeah.
In triple coverage over there, I think it was McConaughey. Was that? No, who's that?
Well, Ferens was over there on the coverage. J.C. Abernathy was over there on the coverage as well, and the third man. McConaughey?
Yeah, that was Thomas Smith. Thomas Smith was the one. That was the intended receiver. Robbs was back there scrambling. He had to get rid of it as that pocket was closing in, and now they'll punt it away. Will the Green Wave. Two back for East Gaston. Here's a nice snap.
That's Fortenberry again.
Yeah, it is, and a fair catch out there by the Warriors.
No, not bad field position, 26-yard line. I would say the first goal, get to midfield. Get a first down, get to midfield. You know, take baby steps now because your offense is really not going anywhere fast. First down, get to midfield, get inside of Ashbrook territory, then see what you can do. Because you're right, you're only down 12-0 early second quarter. Touchdown, you're back in the ballgame despite the fact you haven't played real well.
Cherryville 13, Highland Tech 7.
Well, this will be the first time that Highland Tech has scored a touchdown this season tonight, Daniel, against Cherryville. They've been held touchdownless until tonight, apparently. That is the battle between the winless teams in Gaston County. Over the entire season, both Cherryville and Highland Tech.
There's a quarterback keeper by the Warriors.
How about that score right there? A little surprising.
Yeah, that is. Stuart Kramer, 21, North Gaston 0 on their first ever homecoming night over in Cramerton. And happy birthday to the town of Cramerton. 100 years they celebrate this weekend. 100 years. Happy birthday to the town of Cramerton. A lot of festivities going on over there this weekend. Quarterback keeper. And not going for much.
No, he gave it up to Washington.
Oh, was that a direct snap?
Yeah.
So Washington on that run, he's not getting much of anything so far in this one. And
he's really not.
This wind's starting to pick up.
He's only had a few gains of positive yards tonight. Don't know if the Ashbrook D is keen on him, but you would think that would open up the passing game. And Alex Adams has shown that he can throw the football. He showed 400 yards against Lincoln back in week 3 on a wet field.
Well, they'll overload the right side from a wide receiver position. They're going to decide to hand it off anyway. And
good run that time.
Yeah, but it's going to bring up a third down.
Yeah, third and long still after the lost yardage on second down when Washington was brought down behind the line of scrimmage. So third and about 7 or 8. I think you got to throw it down the field this time.
Well, if they are, they've got two split out real wide to his right. And they will look to throw.
Screen, incomplete.
And he's off tonight.
Yeah, he's off. He's off.
Alex Adams just can't get one to go.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the easiest plays a quarterback is asked to make is a screen pass on the right side. I mean, it's a short throw. It's an easy throw. It's an easy toss. He was wide open. No pressure. No pressure on the intended receiver of Washington. I mean, you got to make that throw.
Yeah, I'm not so sure if he would have made that catch if the blocking was even out there to spring him for a first down.
Yeah, but you got to make the throw.
You do need to make the throw. But
and here, yet again, a drive with no first downs.
Here's a punt by East Gaston.
Have a rugby kick.
Yeah, inside the 40 and going to roll all the way down to the 20, the 29, 28-yard line. So another decent punt.
And so if you're Sean Joyce, the head coach over there, scratching your head going, I mean, what have we got to do to get some offense going tonight? I mean, absolutely nothing happening on the offensive side. They played pretty good defense the last two possessions on Ashbrook. And Ashbrook has been inside their territory all night long. Now a field position game here a little bit as Ashbrook starts back on its own 27-yard line. Sweep left side, can't cut it. Loss of a couple, maybe -1 on the play.
Terrell Hager on the carry.
Loss of 2 on the play, let's call it. Back on the 27, that's drive began on the 29-yard line. I think I said on the 27, but it was the 29. Second 12. 3 receivers on the left side.
Green Wave mixing it up so far good in this first half offensively. Let's see what they go with here. I'll reset their running back, Hager. Robs, nice throw across the middle.
Big tight end, I think.
Wide open on that catch.
Yep.
Was 84. That was Fife. 6'2", looks taller than that from up here.
175's got good tight end size and height.
Got him lining up as a wide receiver out there.
Got exactly 12 he needed for the first down.
So Green Wave on a first down, clock under 7:40. They've got the lead here in the second quarter, 12-0. Some adjustments made by Robs. Here's Hager now. He'll get the carry. Hager right up the middle. And he's got a blocker. Look at that move. A little sidestep, and he's into East Gaston territory on a monster run down to the 26-yard line of East Gaston, and things just aren't going too well right now for the Warriors.
Yeah, Nash Jamison had to push him out of bounds, but
this was not the team we saw, Derek, against North Gaston. I tell you what.
Nah, it really wasn't. And
this conference is a tricky conference. I mean, you got Stuart Kramer just walloping North Gaston right now. Ashbrook walloped Stuart Kramer.
Right.
North Gaston beat
Ashbrook. I mean, that's crazy.
Here, look at this gash up the middle. That's Hager again. He's feeling it as he goes inside the 5.
Well, I think Ashbrook has found something they like, and that's right up the middle. I mean, they figured something out. They've either got good blocking, good scheme, good something happening right now offensively, because up the middle has been open on almost every attempt they've tried in this running game. They like the middle tonight. Really more so than the left or the right on the sweep.
Let's remember, this is a team that lost 10-0 in North Gaston October 2nd. They lost at South Point 24-14, and they do not want to go 0 for 3 in 3 weeks. There's another touchdown by the Green Wave.
That was Bell.
And they made it look so easy. They put them up 18-0 on East Gaston.
And really, 18 points might as well be 84 points if you're East Gaston, because they've shown no ability to get anywhere near the end zone.
Play clock's down to 4. Now 3, 2, One, they get it off. 2-point conversion is good.
Yep.
So 20-0 on your Hendrick Appliance scoreboard. Ashbrook Green Wave on top. We'll take another break. This is high school football right here on KTCBroadcasting.com.
Great food at affordable prices at Hillbilly's Barbecue and Steaks in Gastonia and Lowell. At lunch, you can get chopped steak and one side for $5.99. Select from pork or beef barbecue, or get a quarter chicken leg and thigh and one side for $4.99. Select from a wide variety of sides, including new items, collard greens, macaroni and cheese, green beans, homemade mashed potatoes, and gravy. At Hillbilly's Barbecue and Steaks, East Garrison Boulevard in Gastonia, and off I-85 at McAdenville Road in Lowell. Online at hillbilliesbarbecueandsteaks.com.
Since 19...
Denver Stadium in Athens, Georgia. Oh, excuse me.
All right. No, actually, you're looking live at William Eccles Field in Gastonia.
That was my Brent Musburger imitation tomorrow night as he calls the Georgia-Missouri game with Jesse Palmer on the SEC Network. You're looking live at Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. That's kind of his trademark.
So here's a nice kick by the Green Wave. It'll be returned by East Gaston here across the 10, now 15, up across the 20. And runs into one of his own players out there before finally getting taken down, where East Gaston will bring out this sputtering offense here with 6:45 to go in this second quarter. Green Wave student section, they've got some more push-ups to do down there on the track.
Yeah, they sure do. They're going to be busy tonight the way this game's going.
Carson Dockery, our cameraman, going to pan in on these guys. You see them right there.
We should make Carson do push-ups every time somebody scores.
So here's East Gaston now.
We normally don't get to sit beside Carson, but tonight we get to, so we're going to give him a hard time tonight.
That time they do not go to Washington. They go to a different back, coming off the bottom of that pile. Was number 32.
Well, 2nd and 6, that's about the best second down they've been in all night long.
Tanner Drum was the one who ran it that time. Drum is in there at the full. Washington's at the running back spot. He'll get the ball, and he's tripped up.
Short, but 3rd and short.
See where they spot it. It might be close, and they'll give it to him. So is that their first?
They did get the first down. You're right. That is their first down.
At 6:05 in the second quarter.
So now you keep it going. Try to get a second first down.
Homecoming court now marching their way around the track, going to get set up. You know some of those girls in those dresses are a little chilly right now.
I bet they are. They don't get the convertible escort. Back to throw. That's a good pass.
That is a good pass.
9 yards.
A nice catch, too.
Nick Ferens, that is their leading receiver. He's got 3 touchdown catches on the season. You know, I noticed they have thrown to 7 different receivers who scored touchdowns this year. So he spread this thing out as 14 passes in the end zone for scores to 7 different guys. So, I mean, he's got some options, but yet to get anything going really in the passing game. See if that play will get him going a little bit.
On second down, looking to throw.
Steps up.
And he gets first down.
Yep, you'll take that. Again, now they get that's 2 first downs in a row. They begin this possession with no first downs tonight, 2 in a row inside of Ashbrook territory. Down 3 scores, but you get one here. You know, you feel a little bit better about things and hope for a good second half.
Davin Floyd on the tackle for the Green Wave there.
Because they can get back in the game with their throwing ability if they get down and get it going. They're not out.
And a fumble again, and the Green Wave got it, I think.
I think you're right. Just as we say that, they coughed the ball up. That might have been Robert Washington again. It was.
It was. But what it was just a tough handoff there, or an exchange between Adams and Washington. What's going on here? It looks like East Gaston's staying in.
Well, it didn't fumble. I mean, he
fumbled it. He fumbled it.
Right.
We had a great view on that, and that was a fumble.
But he must have somebody got it back.
Yeah.
Loss of 2, 2nd and 12. Right back at midfield, right across the big A, the big Ashbrook A, as you can see on the camera shot. freshly painted by A.D. Jake Eccles today.
I tell you what, the Green Wave defensive line has come to play.
Step up.
Adams almost went down. Keeps his feet alive. There's Washington.
Dump out.
You don't want to give him a lot of space. You can tell that. And he's taken down around the 39-yard line, knocked out of bounds.
But that was a good play because it could have been a disaster.
I just tell you, that pocket is closing up quick. That defense for Ashbrook is getting in there.
Blitz came from both sides. He stepped up, bought some time, rolled out to the left, found Washington open near the sideline. Got a good, 9 on the play? 3rd and 3 from the Ashbrook 40. Again, a manageable 3rd down now.
Yeah, critical 3rd down play here for them if they want to get on the scoreboard before half. And they're going to put it in the hands of Washington. He ain't going anywhere.
Well, second effort, nah.
He's going to be a little short.
Got 2, needed 3.
And I think you got to go for it here.
Actually give him 1. That's not a good spot, I don't think. He clearly got 2 yards. They gave him 1, 4th and 2. Going to go for it. Come back in the I formation with the fullback. Tyler Sperling, the fullback. You don't see the I a whole lot in high school football, do you?
No, Sperling's the kid that's had some carries this year.
He got it.
Sure did. The first down.
Sure did. Good play. Give it right to the fullback.
That's one of his
beautiful
carries tonight.
Yep.
Now East Gaston seems as if they want to move a little quick.
Yep.
But I think you've got to get a touchdown here if you're East Gaston.
Absolutely. 2:48 to go in the half.
Green Wave will get this ball to start the 3rd quarter, and that's not going to help you any.
No, but it gives you some momentum, I think.
Right up under center now, Adams will go in that I formation.
Sort of a consolation prize for a bad first half.
Fake hand. Oh, no, they do give it to Washington. I thought that was a fake handoff, but they did give that to Washington. Got a good 4.5.
It was a good play fake, no doubt about it. Had everybody coming to the left side just a little bit. Washington went to the right side, but good play action right there by the quarterback, Alex Adams. Good gain of about 5 for Washington. Second, 5.5 or so. Just outside the 31-yard line.
You're going to think East Gaston might throw here. They won't. Quarterback,
the fullback.
That's
boy! Wow. And he Did he cross the plane? Apparently not.
And look at the Green Wave. Going to try to go down the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds.
Unbelievable. Now, in the pros and colleges, we would look at that to see if he crossed the plane. That happened so fast. You nor I could see from high atop the press box, but the official was right there. He apparently did not think he crossed the plane. But Alex Adams, a great fake to the fullback on the keeper, found a seam, outran everybody, and coughed it up before he crossed the goal line, Daniel. Wow.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable fumble yet again. And, you know, that ref had a tough visual on that because Adams had it in his right hand.
Yep.
Which could have been somewhat hidden based on the visibility that ref had being on that left side.
That's got to take something out of you.
Oh, wow. That was an easy touchdown if he would have held on to that ball. But, you know, again, going to go Ashbrook's way with 124.
That put them right back in the ball game, too. Now they're down 3 scores in the locker room, kicking to Ashbrook in the second half.
Back to throw is Robs. And there's a catch made at the sticks.
I thought he got out of bounds.
Gerard Hill, yeah, they'll say it'll still run.
Why is it running? He got out of bounds. Should not have stopped the clock? I don't know. I guess not by these rules.
No, the clock continues to run.
Wow.
Robs. Handoff.
McConaughey.
Oh, watch a late flag there. I think they dropped the flag over there on the horse collar. So he got the first down. Running that time was McConaughey. He got the first down, and then he got horse collared down to the ground on the back of those shoulder pads. And
well, just some frustration, I think, on East Gaston's part.
Yeah, that'll add another, 15 to the end of that run?
Yeah.
And you're going to wave it off. Wow. It looked clearly like a horse collar from here.
That's interesting.
So first down for the Green Wave anyway at 39 seconds left in this half. And we'll show you as much of the halftime festivities as we can. Derek going to have an interview at the half with a football member from that 75 team.
Yes. A co-captain from the 74-75 team.
McConaughey, another nice run. Look at this. He's got to get some space. And he had 2 men to beat before they chased him out of bounds. That'll stop the clock at 30 seconds.
You got a shot or two, don't you think?
I think so. And the way you're running the football, why not just try to run it again? You got 3 timeouts left.
They took one right there.
So we'll stick with it.
They took one right there. You got to be real careful when you try to run it at the end of a half like that.
So Ashbrook going to talk about what they're going to do here.
Whoa, there we are.
With 30 seconds in this second quarter. They're up 20-0. And I don't know, you think they take a shot here or just try to run the football
I think
again?
you take a shot, no doubt about it. I mean, you've got a chance. You're on the 26-yard line. Your offense has been running pretty well all night long. I think you take a chance. I mean, a 4-touchdown lead would pretty much bury East Gaston, I would think, and really get them scratching their heads in the locker room about how we're going to get back into this football game. So they talked about it. They're going to come up with something here. And let's see what Greg Hill is drawing up in the sand.
So Robs will go into that shotgun. He's got trips down low. You see it on your screen there. And a quick throw and almost caught his own pass. Off. He caught his own pass.
Yes, he did.
And then tried to run with it. He was taken down. That clock will now stop again at 20 seconds.
I was going to say, at least it stopped the clock, but, you know, he was the intended receiver and ended up being the receiver.
So Green Wave will take that timeout again there.
But it'll be a -9 on the reception for the quarterback, who got a completion on the play. That'd be a completion to yourself. It'd be an attempt and a completion and a reception -9 for him. They burned a timeout right there, didn't they? Or did East Gaston call a timeout?
No, Ashbrook called that timeout. Yep. Because, again, he caught it, was tackled, clock continued to run. And North Gaston's not going to stop that. So, East Gaston. Green Wave is the one that called the timeout. So, they'll have one left on a second down. And what looks to be about 20.
Chunk it.
Yeah. Got a man out there. Intercepted a lot of space over there.
Yeah.
And watch out, there's a flag.
Yeah, probably a block in the back.
Yep. Robs really aired that one out. I thought he had a chance.
Yeah, left it up too long, though.
Yeah, I thought he had a chance for that one to get caught. The intended receiver out there, and it just really sailed over his head with Gerard Hill.
Yeah.
And when it sailed over his head, the defender was back there on that interception.
Back enough to get it right.
Yep.
So, I mean, I guess the Warriors have one chance. I mean, down by 3 scores, I don't think you take a knee. I think you've got to try something.
Well,
because,
you got a kid like Washington, I think anything can happen. So maybe just try to hand it off to him and see what happens with it. He just needs not a lot of space to make something happen. I imagine if he got through a hole, he would be able to break one for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think you got to try something. You just can't take a knee down 3 touchdowns. in this situation.
Well, they're going to go shotgun, nobody in the backfield.
5 receivers.
Yeah, so this is going to be a throw of some sort, it looks like.
Dump it across the middle.
And it's almost picked off.
Intended, I think it was tipped and then caught for a first down with 2.5 seconds.
No, it was incomplete.
Incomplete? Okay,
yeah.
They're walking it back. All right, it looked like he came down with it.
Yeah, intended out there, though, for Jameson. Nash Jameson. That's the leading receiver.
We're a little bit higher up than we normally are. We're atop the press box tonight where all the camera guys are. There's 4 or 5 camera guys up here tonight. I'm not sure who's who, but...
So last play of the half, and it'll go to
nothing.
Washington, and he won't get anything. He lost yardage on that. So that is the half. 20-0 right there. Green Wave on homecoming night. Gaston County Game of the Week, KTCBroadcasting.com. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back, show you some homecoming festivities, and also have a quick interview with co-captain of that 1975 Ashbrook Greenway football team, Dan Howell, Derek Smith, Carson Dockery. We'll be right back.
That's right, 1934. Watson Insurance Agency has been providing the people of our area with the best possible combination of insurance, risk management techniques, and personalized service in the most efficient manner possible. And today that tradition continues. Watson Insurance is one of the largest independently owned brokers in the Southeast, representing over 30 of the largest and financially sound insurance carriers today. Before you buy, get a quote with offices in Gastonia, Lincoln, and Belmont and Lake Wylie. Find out more at watsoninsurance.com.
Watch and listen to Hunter Husky Sports on KTCBroadcast.com and WCSL 1590 AM.
For over 40 years, Roland Black Heating and Cooling in Gastonia has been serving this area with the finest heating and cooling systems, featuring your comfort specialists trained. Roland Black Heating and Cooling provides expert residential and commercial products and services. Their team of certified technicians will exceed your expectations, and they are always available for a free estimate for your home or business. And visit the new location, 501 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia. Remember, it's hard to stop a train.
Watch and listen to Highland Tech Rams Sports on KTCBroadcast.com and WCSL 1590 AM.com.
Get the cutting edge and the commercial grade with the new Kubota Z700 Series Commercial Z-Turn Mower from Parker Farm Service. It beats everything in its class for durability, precision, and value with its low center of gravity, adding stability and speed, plus quick access maintenance points too. Schedule an on-site demonstration today. Call Parker Farm Service 704-482-7061 or visit the showroom at 126 Bessie Drive at the Oak Grove Road, Highway 74 bypass in Kings Mountain, or go to Kubota.com. From soap to spin, the Whirlpool Duet Washer and Dryer pair from Hendrick Appliance in Shelby and Gastonia are designed with features that do more, so you have to do less. With advanced features that sense and adapt to provide the perfect clean automatically. Your clothes will never look newer, and laundry day will look a whole lot easier. See them today at your nearest Hendrick Appliance, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby and 4027 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia.
Watch and listen to Stuart Kramer Storm Sports on KTCBroadcast.com and WCSL 1590 AM.com.
Introducing the ultimate work all ATV, the all-new Kodiak 700s at Full Throttle Power Sports. The Kodiak 700s deliver big bore performance at a mid-bore price, starting under $7,000 with class-leading power, ultramatic transmission, rear-sealed wet brake, and more. The Kodiak 700 is unbeatable. Visit Full Throttle Power Sports today. Yamaha ATVs, real world tough. Full Throttle Power Sports, exit 22 off I-85 at 100 Indian Walk in Lowell. Online at ncfullthrottle.com. Crossroads Ford in Shelby wants to say thank you for your business. And because of it, Crossroads Ford has sustained the largest regional growth with Ford. There's got to be a reason, and because of this growth, Crossroads Ford in Shelby has been allocated an additional 70 more vehicles, giving them the largest inventory ever. And with every car sold this month, Crossroads Ford is donating money for the Clifford Army Animal Rescue. Ask about 0% financing for up to 72 months at Crossroad Ford, 1775 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. And don't forget about the next Crossroad Ford Auto Belt Show coming up on Saturday, August 22nd.
Watch and listen to South Point Red Raider Sports on KTCBroadcasti.com and WCSL1590am.com.
Your dependable independent neighborhood pharmacy in Stanley is Allen Drug Store in downtown Stanley. And now flu shots are available. Come on in now and get your flu shot before flu season hits. You'll get fast, friendly hometown service at Allen Drug Store in Stanley. And delivery is available too. Allen Drug Store, your dependable independent neighborhood pharmacy, serving your pharmaceutical needs. Located on Main Street in downtown Stanley next to the Woodshed. And delivery is available too from Allen Drug Store.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Taylor Bean. Miss Kendall Bennett. The daughter, Carol Pope and Hal Bennett. Kendall plans to attend Washington State University. Major in elementary education. She is being escorted tonight by Hal Bennett. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kendall Bennett.
I saw Juan Smith down there. You know, he works at Freight Line. I told you that, didn't I? I haven't seen him since, like, well, I was on first shift.
Is that guy coming up here?
Yeah.
Is he going to be able to come up here?
Warrior. The daughter of John.
Do you want me to
look
over at you while y'all are doing
Yeah,
that?
put the camera on him, yeah.
Let's make sure.
Plans to attend Clemson
All right, man.
University.
Look at the camera this time. Don't just look up from the field.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. We probably should look at the camera, shouldn't we?
Yeah. You guys were just like completely unbothered.
Being escorted tonight by John Taylor. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Caroline Boyer. Miss Preston Bullock. Daughter of Dale and Tyler Bullock. She plans to attend North Carolina State University. Major in polymer and color chemistry. She is being escorted by Dale Bullock. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Preston Bullock. Miss Kennedy Curry. The daughter of Mr. and Miss Ronald J. Curry. Plans to attend Wake Forest University, a major in computer science. She's escorted tonight by her father, Joe Curry. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kennedy Curry. Miss Sierra Davis. The daughter of Delana Butler plans to attend UNCG, major in nursing. Escorted tonight by
This guy's not coming after all, I don't think. You know?
Davis. gentlemen, Miss Sabrina Cole. Miss Brianna.
This is not as many as I had in Cherville last week, remember?
Daughter of Rebecca and Kyle Riggs. Brianna plans to join the military. She's being escorted tonight by James Roscoe Riggs.
Stephanie plans to go to Gaston College and be a welder. Those dudes, man, I see them back behind that big screen. I see lights flashing and shit. I don't know what they're doing behind there, man. They're making tools. They're doing shit, man. They take two tools. Get like, you know, you need like an 8 on this side and a 4 on that side. They break them apart and then they weld them back together. And so you got like this funky hybrid tool. We need this one wrench. We need a wrench to go like an L to get underneath this thing. Yeah, it's like all they need is
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Laura Canelos. Miss Anna, the daughter of David and Sherry Powell. Plans to attend Florida College. Not yet decided on her major. She's being escorted tonight by her father, David Palmer.
Yeah, probably.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Anna Palmer. Miss Katie Proctor. Daughter of Alan, April Proctor. Katie plans to attend UNC Charlotte on the Major University. She is being escorted tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Katie Proctor. Miss Michaela Nations. The daughter of Larry and Shelley Nations.
pretty fast indent right there.
East Carolina University. A major in elementary school education. Being escorted by her father, Larry Nations.
Schedule.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Michaela Nations.
And at Ashburn.
Well,
Ladies and gentlemen,
Can you text them
our
right now?
2014,
I don't have my phone, it's dead.
2015 homecoming.
It's in my backpack.
Miss Monica Bauer.
Can you get with Cliff this week?
Being escorted
Hey, look at those
by
drones right there.
McAllister.
Drones.
How many are there?
2. We had some at the baseball field this year.
Oh, they're down there, okay.
Is that where they got cameras on them?
Yeah. We had some at the ballpark.
Where's
this year.
it? Where's it recording to?
I guess it's probably wireless.
Yeah. Is it recording on something on there?
Well, it's sending something somewhere recording.
How much do those things cost?
Not very much. Oh, they do?